Hey guys, Rachel here from Precise Posture. I'm a posture alignment specialist through the Egoscue method, and today I wanted to bring you a couple of exercises to help relieve anxiety and bring your body back into balance through these stressful times. I don't know about you guys, but I've been dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety, not knowing what's going on in the world, and so these exercises have really helped me come back into my body and breathe and just focus on what I can control and just relax. These will also help you with back pain as well. While they can help you with multitude of things, but they are great for back pain. And oftentimes when you are mentally stressed, your body shows that it manifests that through pain, okay? So give it a try, let me know. This video is going to be a little different. I'm going to go in it real time instead of just show you the exercise. I want to do it with you because I want to feel relaxed too. So we're going to start off here because oftentimes when you are stressed, your shoulders are up to your ears and everybody holds tension in their upper traps and just like, you know. And so we're going to start here with standing arm circles. If you followed my page for a little while, you'll know these will look very familiar, but I'm going to go over it. So start with your feet hip width distance apart. We're talking hip joints, not the outside of your hips, so about a fist width distance. And then we're going to slightly pigeon toe your toes, not here, but slightly pigeon toed, okay? We're going to go into the modified golfer's grip, which is bringing your fingers down to the top pads of your hands and stretching out your thumbs, locking out your wrists. So now we have this strong joint locked out, and we're going to go more into the shoulders and not wobble around our wrists, okay? So you're going to contract your shoulder blades slightly, not crazy where you're arching like this, just slightly bring them together. We're going to go out, and we're going to do 40 arm circles forward. And I'm actually going to count, hopefully. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Awesome. This next one, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to go to the back. So engage those shoulder blades, pull them down and back, and you want to keep that this entire time. I'm not cueing you as much as I normally do because I'm actually counting. So bring your arms back out. Then you're going to rotate your shoulders down and back. And I want it in the shoulders, not just the wrists, not in the elbows. I want the shoulder blades to come down and back. And we're going to now circle to the back, circle towards our thumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, almost there. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Nice job. Hopefully you'll feel like your shoulders are a little bit lower. The tendency sometimes when you are stressed out is to keep the muscle activation up here. I want you to really focus on trying to engage low and pull those shoulders down and back so you can get your shoulders into a better alignment and release this up here. So this next one, we're going to grab a chair. Any standard kitchen chair works. Anything about that height. You can also use a couch or an ottoman. I have a block here, so I'm going to use this. But any standard kitchen chair height is going to be perfect for this. This is going to be for something else in a second. Just put that over there. And you are going to get down on the floor. You're going to bring your butt up close to the chair, and you're going to relax here with your legs at a 90-degree angle. I'm going to grab my timer here, maybe. There we go. Because I know I'm not very good at necessarily relaxing. And so if I don't time it for myself, then I will probably get up after 2 minutes and keep going about my busy day. So I really let myself relax here for 5 minutes. Okay, get comfortable in this position. You're not holding any tension in your body. I want your palms to be up. It helps change the shoulder joint and open up your chest and relax your shoulders down into the ground. about a 45-degree angle for your arms, for your hands. Now I want you to close your eyes here and just focus on your breathing. You might notice that when you first laid down, you had an arch in your lower back. Maybe your lower back wasn't touching the ground yet. Maybe you could stick your hand completely underneath your lower back. I want you to try to breathe through your stomach and let your lower back relax into the ground. I don't want you to focus on pressing it in. I want you to naturally let gravity pull it back down into the ground and let your muscles release. You might have felt like one hip was slightly higher than another. You might have felt like one side of your lower back was pressed into the ground more than another. You might have even noticed that your shoulder blades couldn't relax, like they were very, very tight. And so really breathe and try to let gravity pull them back down. Let go here. If you are so tight and you feel like you have to tilt your head back and you're kind of sticking your chin out into the air because your head doesn't touch the ground easily, I want you to fold up a towel just a little bit and put it underneath your head so you can keep a straight neck and you're not looking behind you. So just focus on breathing through your stomach, breathing through your diaphragm. So every time you inhale, your stomach should actually expand, and every time you exhale, your stomach actually goes down, it concaves. So practice that for a couple breaths here. You might notice that you're holding some tension throughout your body. I just noticed that my left leg was not fully relaxed, and through that breath, I noticed that and just let it relax out even further. You don't have to worry about keeping your knees in proper alignment. That is what the block is there for, or the couch, or whatever. Just let it go. Let your body relax. Did it again. I let my legs go a little bit more. You might start to find that your lower back is releasing into the floor and it's starting to settle and flatten out. Keep focusing on that breathing and just releasing the tension through your body. We're focusing on bringing our pelvis back into a neutral position here and letting gravity just pull it back into its proper alignment. 5 minutes are about up. Now you can always lay here longer. You can be here for 15 minutes. If you feel like your pelvis hasn't settled yet, I would suggest laying here longer, and you can just pause the video. So the 5 minutes is going to be just minimum of laying here. You can always do it longer. But now we're going to do a little bit of movement work in this position. So bring your elbows out to shoulder level, light fists, and then your fist facing the ceiling. And you can look at me to get this position. My description of this position always confuses people, so maybe just look at me. And then here we're going to squeeze and release the shoulder blades. Squeeze and release. And squeeze and release. Squeeze, release. I want you to picture a pencil in between your shoulder blades and you're squeezing that pencil. Keep going. I'm somewhat counting in my head while I'm trying to coach you through this. Sometimes people like to press off through their elbows. I want you to think more pressing your shoulders into the ground and down and back. Not so much your elbows. You're not leveraging off your elbows. You may again feel a difference right to left. It might be a difference in strength, maybe a difference in activation. One side activates faster. One side may not activate at all. That's when we know we really got some work to do. That's okay, because you can repeat this and it can help you out. And one day it'll activate and the sun will come out. It's all about releasing that anxiety, right? All right, I want you to take a little break here. These breaks are important, especially if you're feeling a difference right to left. And we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10. I counted well earlier and I stopped counting now, so we're gonna do around 3 sets of 10. Hopefully after that break and when you came back, your shoulders felt a little bit more even. That is the goal with those breaks. All right, take another break. We're gonna do our last set here. Ready? And squeeze, release. Halfway done. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Bring those palms up. Relax those shoulders back into the ground. Note that it might feel different than when you very first started this whole sequence. So for this last exercise here, I want you to grab, if you have a yoga block, grab a yoga block. If you have a foam roller, grab a foam roller. If you don't have either one of those things, that's totally fine. I want you to grab something about 6 inches in diameter or in length and something somewhat dense. So you can even grab just a pillow and roll it up, or a towel and roll it up, so it gives you some density and some width. Okay, if you're using a yoga block, instead of using it this way, I want you to use it this way. Mine is already 6 inches, so I'm just going to use it this way. We're going to stick it in between your knees. You're going to grab hold of it with your knees, and you're going to relax your shoulder blades again. Here, you're just going to squeeze and release your knees. Squeeze and release. Very similar to what we did with our shoulders. We're now working on strengthening the pelvic position in this neutral position. So what I don't want, and if you were watching me, you would see what I just did there. What I don't want is you pressing your back, engaging your abdominal muscles, and using that to squeeze. I want you to keep that back relaxed, keep those stomach muscles relaxed, and just use your legs to squeeze and release here. You can even put your hand on your stomach to make sure that your stomach is not working. This can be a struggle for a lot of people, is their stomach muscles want to compensate for the lack of strength in their pelvic girdle. And we're really working on strengthening in that pelvic position, or in that neutral pelvic position. Sometimes this ends up being harder than it looks. A lot of people look at this and they're like, oh, that doesn't look hard, and then they get into it. And when you really relax all of your compensating muscles and ask for the primary function to work can be a lot harder than you think. Again, you might feel a difference right to left, so we're going to take those breaks in between sets here. Let's take a little break. We're doing about 3 sets of 20. Again, my counting is a little bit off, so please forgive me. But we're all relaxed now, so it shouldn't matter. All right, bring that block back there. You can relax your palms up or put your hands back on your stomach and squeeze and release the block again. If you were finding it difficult not to activate your stomach muscles, you might find it a little bit easier now that we took that break. You were finding that there was a difference between strength or, activation between your right and left. It might start to get a little bit more even. That is our ultimate goal, is for it to be even. You might find that your inner thighs start to shake a little bit. That's good. We're waking those muscles up. It's going to help keep your pelvic position in this nice, relaxed place. All right, take one more break. Take another deep breath here. And another one for good measure. Very nice. Let's go through one more set. Be our last set for today. As you go, hopefully this is the most even set that you've had so far. I almost said the evenest. That's not a word. Hopefully this is the most even set you've had so far. But if you haven't found the even place yet today, that's okay. You can repeat this tomorrow or later today, and as you practice, as you do this more often, as your body becomes more balanced, it will become more even. All right, go ahead and take that block away. We are gonna sit up now. Now, being in this position for a long period of time and after all this muscle work actually changes the way that your blood and your air move throughout your body. And so it's very common to get head rushes or feel a little dizzy as you sit up here. So I want you to sit up slowly and just come to a sitting position. Right, I'm just gonna stay seated right now, finish off this video. So take one last little breath here. I hope that helped calm some anxiety, bring you back into your body. If you have a meditation practice, you can utilize it during these exercises. I don't know about you, but my back feels a lot looser and just a little bit more happy than it did before we started this video. So test these out. Let me know how you feel after this video, if it helped in these crazy, stressful, hard times. I would love to know if this has helped you and any other videos you want me to do in the future. So test them out and let me know. Have a great day. Bye.